The Velvet Sundown, the biggest up and coming band that literally no one's talking about. Why is nobody talking about it? Because they're all AI generated band members and the music is completely fake. So how did this band release an album literally only a couple weeks ago and already amass a couple 100,000 monthly listeners and hundreds of thousands of streams across every song? You go on their Spotify, there's some dead giveaways that this is fake. Apparently AI likes the word dust. I mean, that's just a dead giveaway that the first and most popular song is called Dust on the Wind. And it's also references from other super famous songs, and the artwork itself is completely generated by AI. You can tell that they just used a template. Another dead giveaway is if you go into the credits, there's literally no information. I looked at every back-end crediting service and there's no information about who is in the band The Velvet Sundown, who the writers are, who the publishers are, and who even distributed it. But here is the dead giveaway, and this is how they were able to amass so many streams so quickly. If you go down to their Discovered On section, you can see all of the playlists. Right off the bat, all of these playlists, the one thing that everything has in common is that nothing is Spotify editorial playlists except this, and we'll get into that in a second. All of these playlists are generated by playlist pitching services. The problem with these playlists is that there's a lot of fraud going on. And if you click on it, you can see that a lot of these playlists are run by the same people. See extra music in those two playlists. Solitude Collective owns this one, and I'm pretty sure Solitude Collective owns this one too. Now here's what's weird is if you click onto it and you go into who owns the playlist, they all have the same thing in common. These three followers who for some reason has amassed 51,000 followers and they're following 3 million people. It's just weird. If you go back to another playlist, again, we're going to do the same thing. Same three followers in common. At the end of the day, this is what streaming fraud is. This is how they do it. The real reason why this is such a big issue is because people are using generative AI music and putting a bunch of money in at the front end with fake third-party playlists that have bot streams attached to it. And they're making it look like they're a massive artist right out the gate, which is what Spotify's algorithm looks for. By doing that, they're creating a world where people can just buy these fake streams and juice the algorithm for early support from editorial playlists, which is what's happening with this band. There's people saying that they're showing up all over their Discover Weekly, and they even have their own This Is Spotify playlist, which is usually a coveted milestone for artists. So what's the solution here? Are we just fucked, or does Spotify have to change their algorithm or even go back to the days of having real people curate playlists? Let me know what you think in the comments and follow me for more.